What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Wed Pill.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
All right. So we got a special guest today joining us. We're gonna let you introduce yourself. So just tell us your name, where you from, your relationship status, your age, if you want.
Michael Twyman, Coatesville, Pennsylvania, 44 years old, single, but married to myself.
Okay, married to yourself. I like that.
Are you ready to mingle?
Yeah, you
Ready to mingle?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even think I'm ready to mingle. I don't think I'm ready to mingle. Like I take a lot of that's take a lot of energy to be mingling. Well, man, I ain't really trying to be doing too much mingling.
What's stopping you from mingling right now? These chicks out here are not giving you what you need. They ain't living up to your standards.
It's just too confusing for me out here. It's like, man, it's slim pickings. It's confusing.
Yeah.
I don't know if the women or the man or the woman. I'll just be sit back until the storm passes. Hopefully they say this tube shall pass, but I don't know.
Yeah, dang. So there's yeah, you know what? We do have a lot of that, different genders and stuff going on.
Yeah.
You don't know who's who? Yeah.
Yeah, to each his own. I'm just saying, man, I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure these things out.
You don't know what you're getting into, literally.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So that's interesting. So we got a couple questions here for you. Who do you think's the prize in a relationship? You think the men or the women are the prize? A lot of women today feel like they're the prize, and that's fine. And then a lot of men feel like they're the prize, and that's fine to us too. What do you feel like?
Man, today I feel like both are the prize, especially today. Because before, I feel like men were the prize.
So like yesterday.
Huh?
Today you feel like both, but yesterday you felt like me.
Oh, just
No,
yesterday.
it's like yesterday. It seems like it's, to me, I don't know. I think it's equal personally.
Yeah, now it's equal.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit more? Like why do you feel like it's equal?
I feel it's equal because the men, to me, feel like the men got so much pressure just even coming into the world, into the date pool or to anything, because you're not allowed to take a day off as a man. You got to be strong every given second. If you take a day off, now you just a little hoe. Like, what the? You can't have feelings, it seems like.
Yeah.
So you can't shed a tear. You can't even cry at the funeral.
Dang, not the funeral.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that's a little extra, but man, it's like pressure is crazy.
That's an interesting point because that's one of our questions on the card is really about men showing vulnerability, maybe shedding a tear, having a shoulder of a woman to cry on maybe in them tough times. But it seems like a lot of days women aren't accepting of that, Do you feel that way? Like women don't want to see you cry? They just want to see you strong and tough and handle the situation and or you think that there's women out there who will accept a man who's might have a tear and shed a tear or whatever, be vulnerable like that?
Yes, it is women out there, but I don't know where the confusion comes into play when a man, like, it seems like what is a man to a woman? You know what I mean? Because is it tears come? We're human. Number one, we got to understand we're all human. And when I say that, we have feelings, emotions. Right. So expect a person not to be able to express that that's not fair,
Yeah, right.
That's right. How do you feel about you showing your emotions? Do you think you're vulnerable in that area, or do you feel like you hold it in a lot?
I feel like that's what I'm saying. Into society today, you can't. If you go and cry, you better, you know, pretty much. There's too many people looking for them tears, not to catch them. There's too many people looking for them tears to judge them. In my mind, you know, he cries. Oh, he's human. Yes, I am.
Yeah.
But he cries. He's weak. That's different.
Right.
You know, it's like a sign of weakness now.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be, you know. So you got to hold them tears to the nighttime, I guess.
To the nighttime.
Yeah, when you're all alone in the room, now it's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
As long as nobody hears it even.
So yeah, that's a good point, because a lot of men these days believe that their homies, like if you have a problem, if you have a situation, like you have a situation you're going through, say your money's low, or say, you know, you're going through an emotional time, a lot of men feel like they can go to their boys with that issue and not feel judged more than they can go to their woman. Like their homies are gonna say, "Yo, all right, I got you," because they'll come up with solutions. Yo, you need some money? All right, what we gonna do to get this bread?
Right.
Like, what's up? Or yo, it's all good. Yo, you know what I mean? You lost homie, whatever. You know, I'm here. Like,
Right.
we can talk to each other like that. But when you go to your woman, it's like, all right, what you gonna do?
Oh, he a simp. you
Yeah,
know.
like, yeah. So do you feel like that? Do you feel like the homies is even a better option to talk
I've been
to?
through it. I've been through it, you know.
Yeah.
I've been through it, you know. That put a damper on relationships I've been in the past, you know, because that maybe my safe haven or my vent area might be with my buddy shooting pool or something. I might just want to get away from you, even though, you know, I'm still learning. Maybe that might not be the answer at the moment, but it's best for me. And at the end of the day, it got to be best for me in order for you know.
Right.
So I say that to say, yes, I've been there, I experienced it, and you know, then you're viewed as, dang, why you always hanging out with these guys? Like, what do you like, men? Like, come on, like, why I gotta be extra? Like,
Yeah.
if you
Oh,
think
he
you
a
gotta
lame
ask me that
dude.
question, you know what I mean?
You can't be gay and lame.
Yeah, then you don't know me if you got to ask that question.
No offense to anybody that is, but that's you know.
It's
But-
like you can't win no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the flip side of that, do you want your woman to come to you and have that shoulder to lean on, or would you rather her bring a lot of her issues and just talk them out with her girls? Because some men don't like it. They like the emotions of a woman, but not too emotional sometimes.
It's just gonna sound weird, but I feel like certain friends need they need to fill out some applications to be your friend and approved by your man, or vice versa. Like, cause some of these you're not gonna get that right information. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like you better come to me, and then we can decide if we're gonna go to whoever.
Yeah, I agree.
So y'all gotta fill out applications or even be a friend,
Yeah.
and you gotta be able to approve of her friends, right?
Hey, you know, we gotta come to a mutual agreement or something got to, because man, these friends ain't friending.
They're not giving what they're supposed to give. Do you think you would be good at approving your girlfriend's friends? How did you feel about approving her friends?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Where I'm at right now, I wouldn't honestly be open and honest enough, because I'm not really where I want to be at that level of my eyes is only, you know what I mean? Because I've been single for a minute, so it's like once you're in that stage, it's tunnel vision. It's no problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question for you: are you looking? You know, I know you don't have anything on the radar right now, right? You said you're single, not even ready, not even trying to mingle.
He ain't say they wasn't on the radar. He just said he
ain't trying to
he ain't trying to mingle.
Right.
right.
Yeah, man.
So-
I don't know.
so-
I'm pretty sure I might be on the radar, hopefully.
Yeah. So no, I mean they ain't on the radar.
Oh,
That's
they
what-
ain't on the. Okay,
they ain't
I
on
got you.
on his radar. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, are you looking to be married, or you not really interested in marriage, or are you just more so commitment, just in a relationship, a strong long-term relationship, serious, or are you looking for that woman to be your wife in the future?
I think I pretty much got discouraged away from relationships due to my own hindering myself from even wanting to go back into them, actually, just because like I said, it's kind of screwed up out here to the point that nobody's willing to bend and sacrifice. So it's like, hey, and then you might have been so hurt from the past, you feel like ain't no recovering. I'll just wait till I get to heaven and then go ahead and get my real wife or however it goes. I don't know how it goes that way. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Get your
All right,
heavenly
let me get
wife.
my eternal Joan. I ain't even gonna play with these Jones on earth,
Not
guys.
the eternal
The
John.
eternal
Oh,
John.
Lord. Yo, the eternal John goes crazy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like the women around you are playing on your mental as far as dating, or do you feel like if you went outside of where your environment is, that you can find something better, or do you feel like women are just like you rate them the same, like they're all equal to you?
No, I don't want to say they're all equal. I can say I'm not even like looking for love and like these things. I'm looking and seeing who gonna match my energy. So I might have 100 wives. You know what I mean? I'm just looking for people that's matching my energy because I'm not my energy matching is who I'm marrying. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you said 100 wives. That's a lot. I don't know.
Oh, hey, not necessarily for sure. Ain't
That's
gonna
a
be no
lot.
100 wives though.
That's a lot of estrogen to deal
But it's
with.
gonna feel like it once that person got that energy. It's gonna feel like, man, you know what I mean? Even though they
You
might
got
feel like
catered to
different
them all.
people, different this, but it's 100 in my mind because it's I can't even explain it. It's just ultimate. Like, you look at all these colors, man, that's beautiful. It's all in one person though. You dig me?
That's what's up.
So I got a question on that. How do you feel? So if you were in a relationship, hypothetically, how do you feel about men and women being friends of the opposite sex
Oh, while you're in a relationship.
while you're in a relationship?
Would you let your girl go out with one of the homies and it ain't another girl, it's a dude that she been friends with a long time? Like,
That's
hey,
her
I'm
homie.
like, hey, I'm just gonna go chill, hang out with such and such, or I'm gonna go catch a movie with this such and such, my friend.
Like, hey, Mike, I'm going over. I'm going over my friend Bob's.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh no, that ain't gonna fly. It just can't. It's just not
Yeah.
acceptable to me only because of how today's. If it was maybe back at one point in time, but I can't see it. I wouldn't be fine with it personally because I still have some relationship ready things I need to do because I ain't there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not trusting that. And if he ain't our friend, then he ain't no friend.
Right. Let alone just hers.
Yeah.
Like,
And I ain't into swinging, so that's dead. Like I
We
know we're
friends-
not going. We're not.
We friends together. We
Except
together,
this,
that's it.
or y'all can go ahead and I'll, if you know,
yeah.
oh, it's a wrap after that then, huh?
exactly.
Do you feel like you have to cut ties with the opposite sex when you get into a relationship? Do you have to cut ties with the people that you were once friends with before getting into a relationship?
Not if you're going probably max last 2, 3, 5 years. But if you're trying to really put both feet in, you better, because that's the basics of the things to me. You got to. Got to.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody worth your relationship. That's crazy. Ain't that much of a friend in the world.
It's not worth that. So you got to make that sacrifice. If you're saying you're willing to do this in XYZ, moving forward, not backwards, leave that behind. There shouldn't be no issue. You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
What do you feel about leadership in a relationship? Should there be a leader? Should somebody lead and somebody follow? Should both partners lead?
I feel like both partners need to be fully awake and alert and be ready to take leadership role at any given time. But we're both leaders. But at that time, I could be leading. But you will always be able to jump in front as the leader as well, because we both understand this role.
Okay. So how do you feel about submission?
I feel like that word is very important. Submit, submerge, or come together, and the energy is going to come together to the point that it's no choice. Rather you use the word or you feel the word. You know what I'm saying? Like submitting is gotta be in the ingredients and gotta be one of the main ingredients, because it won't be the question before that. It won't be able to be like, it would not be able to be possible if you ain't submitting. So we can't be leaders, is what I'm saying. We are you. That's how you earn. You submit is earned your leadership to me. You submit it, you earn leadership in the role that we are on.
Being that we're talking about submission, do you how do you feel about marriage? Do you feel like it's a bad deal for men nowadays, or do you feel like does it hold any value today? Marriage.
Marriage, it's I hate to say it, but as time is going by and as time getting behind us, or recycling, how you want to say it, I feel like that word's being thrown around and played with just like love, just like my girlfriend, just like nowadays is what I'm saying. So it's a deeper word, like that connecting of energy, like got to be the next step of marriage. Like marriage, okay, marriage, but okay, you got to reach another level or something. It feels like it's got to be something else, because marriage is played with too much to the people that play with it. But it's a beautiful thing to the people that reach that next level of, you know what I mean, energy connected marriage.
Yeah, too many people playing around with marriage today like it's just something to do, right? Like, oh yeah, a title, right? Yeah, oh, let's get married. Like,
and all the fairness to all them, I guess they don't understand or know. So it's like, dang, how can you expect a person that don't know, and then how can you teach a person that don't know, because they think they know what they don't know? They already know everything. So it's no teaching, it's no showing. Like my mom taught me this way. There's nobody can change that. And I'm not willing to change that. So you got to come to my way, or there's no other way.
Yeah.
Right. And I believe that too, because I was watching something the other day and they were saying, when two people come together, you got to teach each other, because you both are coming from different lives and different, environments. Exactly. So you have to be able to teach her what you've been through so that she can understand you, and vice versa. So then when you guys both come together and learn each other, then I think that's where the flower starts to blossom and grow. So.
Yeah.
Like that word got to be in there somewhere. Relate. How you can't relate? How you gonna get in a relationship? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Right.
Somewhere got to be mixed in there to relate. You got to be able to relate to each other, understand, relate, feel, and understand and feel. I just said that same thing, didn't I? But you got to be able to comprehend them. Saying, dang, well, I'm a robot. I'm starting to feel like a robot. I feel it's not. It's sad. Like I feel like, man, I'm on eggshells. You know what I mean? I'm like, dang, I'm eating a boiled egg, but I'm walking on the shells. I'm throwing them on the ground, walking on them. Like, it's weird.
Yeah,
that's a bad example, but this stuff's crazy.
No, it's actually funny.
It's discouraging.
Yeah.
So
it looks like it pisses you off.
I'm cool right now.
So are you pissed off at these women out here today? Like,
I was pissed at them, but then I know this is like, hey, I don't think everybody's meant to be or to get this enjoyment of life. You know what I mean? People force it, but it ain't for everybody. And who it ain't for, guess what's going to happen? Like if something don't agree with your stomach, guess what's going to happen? Time to poop.
Right.
Yeah. No, I'm serious.
Sometimes you get them bubble guts and this just be ready. Like,
you
come
can't
out.
even hold it.
You're going to run out of makeup before the truth got to, you know what I mean? The truth got to come out.
What do you feel about age and value in a relationship? Because do you feel like men with age become more valuable, become more successful, make more money as they grow older, more wisdom, and become more valuable in a sexual marketplace? And do you think that women become less valuable as they age? Because I'm going to give you an analogy. Someone gave, it was a really good analogy I heard the other day. They said, women start off on a mountaintop. Men start off in the valley. And it's up to a woman to maintain her value. And it's up to a man to climb up to gain his value and get on top of the mountain. So the woman is judged on how far she falls, and the man is judged on how high he can climb. So meaning that women are born with their value. Men are born without it and climb to earn and achieve it. So as that pertains to the sexual marketplace value and age, as you age, do you lose it or gain more value? Do you think that's true?
I do feel like women value or devalue the older they get if they haven't figured it out by a certain age. And men, I feel like, right, we have to climb our way to the top, but once you're there, I don't feel like it's no falling down. You know what I mean? Once you get there, because we just want to get better and better. Once you get to that level, there's no returning.
Right,
women, they can go down the ladder because they're going to depend on the man that's up the ladder. Vice, sometimes it's just what it is in my eyes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I can fall off. My man got me. I just heard a girl tell me that. Like, yeah. I said, you still working? How's work? She said, yeah, I ain't working no more. Things happen. I get it. She said, my man's going to take care of me until, okay, that's how it's supposed to be. Honestly, I ain't saying nothing wrong with that, but
yeah.
Okay, it's 2 months later. Now you're comfortable. Now, you know what I mean? It's no, you don't feel like you need to really get your value because you already had that trophy. You was born with the trophy. You just lost it to such and such. You could have lost it to a girl with whoever. It doesn't matter. Less value of you in your mind because you feel like you are the same person you was when you was born with that value. We don't think we can fall off. Like people don't really be honest with themselves. If we're honest with ourselves, a relationship can work in their favor.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What would your ideal spouse look like if you decided to ever get to that point in your life?
My ideal spouse will look like.
How would she be?
How would she fit to the puzzle of Michael Twyman?
I guess like a light bulb, because she's gonna be full of energy. I don't know because it don't even matter how you look. What you come with. Right. Yeah, man, you can look like I seen a garbage can look cute, so that don't even matter to me.
So the looks don't even matter as long as she's bringing everything else.
Dang, you should try garbage.
Wait up, he said a garbage.
Yeah, you got to come with that right energy, man. I don't know where the energy might come from.
So, the energy is more important to you than the looks and things, right?
Them looks don't even matter no more, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And I think that we as women, we think, oh, I'm cute. Oh, I'm this and that. I look good for this age. I look good for that age. Okay, cool. You cute. But nobody's caring about that. You guys are caring about that less and less. Yeah. So ladies, do y'all hear that? They don't care about what you look. This man said he saw a trash can that looked cute. Like, they not worrying about what you looking like nowadays.
Yeah. But still, hey, the point I'm making, beauty skin deep, man. And
don't get me wrong. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Now the beauty can attract the man, but it's not going to sustain the relationship. Right. It's not. It'll soon.
Because you're always going to be beautiful in that person's eyes once that energy level's matched with yours, and that person you meet, you're never ugly. You're never not beautiful. Right.
Right. I agree with that.
Because you don't age. Therefore, when you really get to that level, you are reaching that level of heaven because you're with your person because you feel that energy. Because it says heaven. So figure this stuff out, man, yo. I just, I'm hoping we just stop feeling like we got to compete with each other, men and women. Like, why? Any relationship, it can't work with the competing going on,
Yeah, absolutely. I think we all just need to understand each other's values, right? So the man understand. So we're all equal, right? We all are equal. It's just that there is a difference in our values. Like you're equal. We're all equal. There's equality. Like I'm equal to you. I'm no more a better human being than you are. But my value as a man is different. than your value as a woman. I bring different things to the table to make me valuable than you bring to the table that make you valuable. And when you try to compete with what I'm bringing to the table as a man, it's you're kind of devaluing yourself because you're trying to do the things that I'm doing.
Right.
And that I'm bringing to the table.
Right.
And it's not what I value in you. You could do it. Like, you could make money. You know what I'm saying? You could make more money than me. But I don't value you making money as a woman. I want to provide for my family.
Right.
I want to provide for you. I want to provide for my kids. I want to be the king of my household, right?
Right.
So you making more money than me is great. Like, let's put it together. Let's do it. But don't think that I'm valuing you for that.
Right.
I'm valuing you being able to nurture the kids, your beauty. I'm valuing your support for me. You know what I'm saying? Your softness, your femininity.
Right.
That's what I'm valuing in you.
Integrity,
You know what I'm saying?
all that
Yeah, integrity. Yeah,
matters.
and then
Like,
and
man,
you're
that makes
yeah,
it all beautiful. Like, that's the
right.
icings on the cakes.
And
Like
then
you said,
your value.
Yolanda, stay in your lane. That's what lanes are for. Know your value, know your lane, and be real with yourself so you can be real with someone else. How you going to meet somebody and you're not even coming with, you're coming with, I don't know, Beyonce's outfit on. Like, be yourself, or you know what I mean, or whoever you want.
Right.
You
Yeah.
can be who you want to be. But
Yeah.
I'd rather them now that told us that in school. Be you.
Yeah, be
Who you want to be though. Not
Yeah,
be
you
who
can be
you
whoever you want
want
to be.
Yeah, you're right
Right.
about that.
They did say that, didn't they? Be whoever you want to be.
They even got songs about it.
Whatever you want to be. You can be whatever you want to be. I'm saying be you to be
Yeah.
whatever you want to be.
Yeah, that's be
that's
you.
deep.
Be you first. Find out who you are first.
Right.
Find yourself first.
It's okay to want to, I guess, be
Aspire to be
inspired
something.
by someone,
you know.
but still always remain true to yourself. So
Don't lose yourself trying to follow or be someone else because you're going to forget who you are.
Right. Absolutely. Words of wisdom right there from Brother Michael Twyman.
words to live by.